On this James the Bike Guy, we're going out to Vail. That's right, we're trading in a pair of tires for a pair of skis. But before we get started with that, I want to let you in on something new for James the Bike Guy. That's right, we've got this brand new logo. But the logo is not all. A little while ago, we crossed over 10,000 subscribers, and that means that YouTube has now opened the world to James the Bike Guy merchandise. That's right, you're gonna see it here, right underneath this video. You're gonna see shirts, hats, mugs, things like that with the new James the Bike Guy logo. So I thought it was important to get a professionally designed logo, and I really want to know what you guys think. I think this shows a little bit of the mountains and the cycling kind of look in a nice triangle style shape that should be nice enough that you guys would be proud to wear it, and I really hope you do. So definitely check out the merchandise shelf down below this video. Take a look, see if there's anything that you want, and definitely leave me some comments on your thoughts about the new logo, as well as if there's any other sorts of merchandise that you'd like to see in that shelf, and I'll see what I can do to get it to happen. But now let's talk about Vail. So Vail is about an hour and 50 minutes outside of Denver. It goes west, and as you go west, you're on I-70. And I-70 has some of the most amazing views. And what you're looking at right now is actually the trip out of Vail, because when I went out that direction, it was late at night after my work trip ended. So unfortunately, I didn't get any views going into Vail, so the ones out will have to do. And Vail is pretty interesting because the base of Vail is 8,250 feet up in the air. Now that's an extra 2,250 compared to Denver, which is about 5,000. And it is just magnificent out there. You know, it's pretty interesting because I don't typically get motion sick or anything like that, but it definitely made a difference getting up in altitude as far as how much energy and just, you know, just your general well-being. And because the trip was very short, I really only had one day to ski. So suffered through it, got up a little bit later and went up to the hill. And let me tell you, it is beautiful up there. So the top of the gondola at Lion's Head is just over 10,000 feet in the air, and the sights are just incredible up there. It is so gorgeous. And coming from the East Coast, you know, the incline that you actually went up the mountain on the gondola is oftentimes the peak altitude of some of the mountains out my way. Now, it was pretty amazing as I go down and try out some of these slopes. It was a really silted sand almost feeling to the snow. It was really awesome conditions. Nothing like the East Coast where it's so icy and so chattery. You could really carve in and have some fun. Now, I was skiing on a set of rented Salomon QST 85s in a 177, and these were actually pretty nice. They're maybe a little more basic than a typical thing that I might ski on, but considering the conditions, you don't need quite the same edge bite and edge-to-edge feel that you need on the East Coast. So this 85mm waisted ski with lots of rocker felt absolutely awesome. And I was fortunate enough to fly out to Colorado with my tried and true Lang RS 110s. These are a really nice performance boot. They're super comfortable. You know, it's a narrow fit, but it feels really great under the foot, and you've got great power transfer with these boots. Now, because I wasn't feeling as well as I could have, and because of the short time, I unfortunately never got a chance to see what the back bowls of Vail is, but at least you get to check off that check mark saying that you've been out to Vail. So as the afternoon ended, it started to snow, and it snowed all through the night, so much so that they actually closed the pass to go back to Denver, because there's really only one road in, so there's just one road out. When we saw the Vail Pass being closed, sure wondered how it'd be in the morning. But as you can see, this time lapse of the drive, luckily in the morning, getting back to Denver for my flight, the roads weren't great, but they weren't horrible either. But at least it was sunny enough that you could see the sights and be able to take in what is the Continental Divide. So that's a video on going out to Vail. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to let me know your thoughts about the new branding, new logoing, what you might want, as well as have you ever skied out west, or where do you like to ski? I'd love to hear that down in the comments, and I can't wait to see you this coming Monday for the next regularly scheduled video.